Hey everyone, welcome back to another Mattel Jurassic World Dino Trackers review. Today we're taking a look at the Search and Smash truck set. I do love me some Jurassic vehicles, so every time Mattel adds a new one to their lineup, I'm always very excited for it. Now I end up getting this set off of Amazon. It retails for $32.99. I'll leave a link down below in the description. I don't think this has been found in stores yet, but I'm sure this will eventually replace the Crush truck that came out with Dominion since it's the same price point. So let's go over the package really quick before we crack this set open. We got Blue and Bait up here in the corner. Got the Atrociraptor on top of the truck. We got our nameless grunt Jurassic World logo down here. We got the desert. I guess this is a desert tracking vehicle. God forbid Mattel tells us, the lore for Dino trackers. And on the back of the box, got a nice picture of all the action features that come with this set, which we'll go over shortly. And down here, I think these are the new Ferocious Pack, Wild Packs, whatever they're called. They change it like every other wave. We got the baby Brachiosaurus, the Novosaur. I forgot what that one is, and I forgot what that one is. But yeah, we're definitely getting some new species in this Dino Tracker, which I'm really excited for. So enough about the packaging. Let's crack the set open and take a closer look. And here is the Search and Smash set out of the packaging. I have to say, I quite like this set. Really, really digging the vehicle. It has that ACU vibe from Jurassic World. It may be one of my favorite vehicles released in the line so far, probably right next to the Jungle Explorer. We get another Atrociraptor, but this one sports an original paint deco. And look at that. It actually has Dino tracking gear, which is a rarity for a line called Dino Trackers. And we also get our nameless Mercenary. I absolutely love collecting multiples of the Mercenary figures. If this set ever goes on clearance, I'll definitely pick up a couple more just to add more trucks and this nameless grunt. Yeah, so all around, really cool set. It's pretty simply painted, but the paint apps are in the right spot. You got the bright blue Jurassic World stripes in the right places. You get some nice details on the tires and the interior. The Atrociraptor looks pretty good, and like I said, absolutely love our little nameless grunt. All around, a really great set. Now let's do a couple quick measurements. Our little Mercenary here is 3 3/4 inches tall, so that would put him in the 1/18 scale range. And the Atrociraptor is 8 inches long, or just over 20 centimeters, and about 3.5 inches tall to the top of the head, or about 9 centimeters. So the Dominion version Atrociraptors were around 13 feet long, or 3.9 meters. So I'll put that figure in the 1/19 scale range. And let's just move these guys off to the side and just measure the truck really quick. The truck is about 10 inches long. I did not calculate the centimeters for this, so sorry. My international viewers, is about 5 inches wide and about 4.5 inches tall. So a decent sized vehicle. I think you get some really good value for the $33 you're going to pay for this set. And now let's first take a look at our Mercenary, all decked out in all tactical gear. He is sporting some sunglasses. He has a nice baseball cap on. He's got his tactical vest. There's all sculpted detail all over it. A lot of pockets for magazines. You got a gun sculpted in here. And you got all the straps on the top. Some more details on the back. And then for his hands, they are gloved with those nice tactical looking gloves. And his pants are nice and baggy. Lots of nice sculpted detail. Got some knee pads sculpted on there. Not a lot of paint, which was maybe a little like the knee pads were picked out just to highlight them. Maybe some detailing on the vest. But this is what you pretty much get for paint apps on a basic Mattel release. For articulation, he can move side to side. It's on a ball joint, so you get a little bit of wiggle on there. Not much at all. Arms can move to 90 degrees, 360-degree rotation at the shoulders, about 90 degrees at the elbow, rotation at the elbow. You do get waist articulation. He can do the splits. Legs can kick forward that far and not back too much because of the butt. And you get 9 degrees of bend at the knee, and it's also on a hinge joint. So articulation is pretty standard, just a little bit less than the Hammond collection. And let's take a look at the gun that comes with our Mercenary. Very nicely sculpted, all cast in a dark gray plastic. You have a scope up here, magazine, details on the handle. You got a vented barrel, I don't think that's a silencer on there, or a suppressor. Sorry, suppressor for our gun nerds watching this. So yeah, all around a really, really nice sculpted weapon. I think they even got the safety sculpted on here. So really, really nice little firearm. And now let's take a look at the Atrociraptor. We've seen this mold before a few times in the line, but like I said earlier, this one is sporting an original paint scheme. This one is not part of the Atrociraptor squad. So let's zoom in and take a look at the head. It's got the big boxy head, to slightly differentiate these from the Jurassic Raptors. Eye is painted bright orange with a black pupil. You have some black around the eye. Whole body is cast in this really off-white color, almost like a bone color. I really do like it. Lower jaw is cast in bright orange. You got more of those bright orange markings along the throat, sides of the body, and the arms also cast in that. You can open the mouth up. You got some pale gum tissue painted in for the gums, tongue, and the back of the throat. Teeth are painted in off-white color. And let's take a quick look at the hands. Hand claws aren't painted in. Pretty much any claws on the mainline figures are never painted in anymore. There's some black markings along the back. Let's get the camera to focus in on that. And let's do the Fax app scan code for those of you who want to put it into the Fax app. And then going down to the hind legs. Nicely sculpted, some nice muscle definition. Very lightly textured figure. The scales look nice in proportion on here. Looking at the toe claws, not painted. I really wish they just at least paint the toe claws on the raptor figures. And you got a nice tail for articulation. Where we did the mouth, can open up that far. Close completely flush. Got a hinge joint for up and down movement, and it can rotate 360 degrees. Arms can move forwards and backwards. Hind legs forwards and backwards, and completely useless tail rotation. And here is the Dino Tracker gear for the Atrociraptor. You have a big antenna sculpted in up here. Some nice details all around it. You got the buckles nicely sculpted in. Some vents along the sides. Nice to see Dino tracking gear coming in a line called Dino Trackers. Pretty rare. Only a few figures in the set actually come with Dino Tracker gear. So every time I get one, I am thankful for it. So to put this on the Atrociraptor, you just have to slide it over the head and down the neck, and it'll clip onto the body. And our Atrociraptor is ready to be tracked. And now let's take a look at probably the main reason you're buying this set for the vehicle. This is a very nice ACU style Jurassic World truck. It almost reminds me of I don't know if anyone played the Camp Cretaceous Hidden Adventure. It almost reminds me of the ride truck that they took on near the end. I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah, really, really nice. You got some nice molded details for the front of the truck. You got decals for all the headlights. The tires are nicely done. Some nice molded detailing here. Really wish they just paint the hubcaps a different color just so the tires just don't look really bland and black. You got the Jurassic World logo all done in blue. You have a nice metallic blue stripe over the hood and along the door, and in the back over here we do have some more of that metallic blue Jurassic logo on the back. Same thing, stickers for the headlights. You do have a door sculpted in, but the sculpted in is not going to open, and you do have an antenna on the back right here. And then opening up the doors tab in real nice. You get a nice satisfying click when you push that in. So opening it up, let's just zoom the camera in just a little bit. Some nice interior details. You can fit two figures in here. The stick shift is actually a cup holder. We do have a steering wheel and dash with vents and knobs and dials all sculpted all over the place. Really, really nicely done. But this vehicle does have an action feature. You can crush in the hood of the truck by having something stop on it. I'll just use this leg since I have it right here. And you can see that it is crushed now, and you just reset it by pushing these two panels back into place and just pushing it again to see how it works. So yeah, really, really cool action features like the vehicle damage that they included on this. Moving on with comparisons, here's the new Atrociraptor with the Dominion Atrociraptor squad. We have Stripey, Whitey, Creamsicle, and Puke. So a couple Hammond Collection figures. Here it is, the Dilophosaurus, the Velociraptor, and Gallimimus. And next up, let's do some fellow Dino tracking figures. Here it is with the Sinotyrannus and the recently reviewed Diablo Ceratops. And let's compare it to some vehicles. Here it is with the Jungle Explorer. And next, here it is with the Jeep. And lastly, here it is with an InGen vehicle. And lastly, here it is with the Hammond Collection T-Rex. So final thoughts on this set. I really like it. I think it's a good value for just over $30. Really like the Mercenary. Lots of nice sculpted detail on it. It's nice to get a different one for once. The gun is nicely done. The Atrociraptor, really like the paint scheme on it. The tracking gear, hey, it's tracking gear. I'll take any tracking gear I can get my hands on. And as for the truck, I think the truck is great. It has just the right amount of paint apps on it. The vehicle damage works really great. Nice interior. All around a great set. I highly recommend it. And like I said at the beginning of the review, I ended up getting this set from Amazon. I'll leave that link down below in the description. I'm sure these will be showing up in stores really soon, just in time for that holiday buy-in rush. So that will do it for the review. I have a lot more Dino Tracker stuff coming in. My pre-orders are hitting like a couple times a day. And I think my Hammond Collection Concavinator is, I think it's shipped a little bit later today. So I should have that figure early on this week. So be on the lookout for all those reviews. And as always, if you're enjoying the content on this channel, show your support by hitting that subscription button just below the video. Each subscription helps out the channel tremendously and is greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys for the next one.